was really
good. Did too. I wasn't know if I was supposed to or not, but I did anyway.
That's perfect. Just added to it.
Welcome to Two Fly Girls podcast.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to.
Welcome
to the Two Fly Girls podcast.
We have a Sugar NEEKZ on today. We've been trying to get you on for a while now, and you've been a very busy bee. So
here, there, and everywhere.
Here, there, and everywhere. I feel like we all are. Here, there, and everywhere. Training commitments and whatnot. But glad to be here. Finally,
I know.
I'm so excited to have you here. Obviously, you have come off a massive fight and a huge win over in Madison
Square Garden.
MCG. I'm like, that's cricket. MSG.
Yeah.
Tell us about that whole experience.
Yeah, well, going back a couple months now. I think it's going on 2 months.
Yeah.
Just under 2 months. Yeah, got a call up. Dina Thursland, she fell pregnant, and unfortunately she couldn't take the fight with Cherneka Metcalf. Fortunately, I'm always in the gym. I'm always ready. They give me an opportunity to fight for Unified, and it happened to be that, closer to the fight, it was announced that it was going to be for Undisputed, so it just took the stakes to a whole nother level. And to be fighting for Undisputed at Madison Square Garden, Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano undercard, live on Netflix. It was a
huge opportunity.
Huge opportunity. And it was something that I couldn't say no to. So I was like, we got 5 weeks. We got to head down, ass up here, and we got to work hard. I want all those bouts, and I want to make it happen, and I want to make a statement. And we did that.
And you did.
Yeah,
you
we
did make
did
a
that.
statement. I remember getting on Instagram, and it was just all highlights of you beating the brakes off of that cow.
Do you know what? It felt so good too, because I think just a little bit of the lead up, I think maybe she underestimated me a bit. And, I think it's just maybe typical American attitude and stuff.
Yeah.
Australians get underestimated a lot.
Very mouthy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So...
Yeah, she had a whole lot of attitude, hey?
Lots of attitude.
Yeah, so even the fight, when the ref called it, she was still mouthing off at the ref, and I was like, come on, it was a fair stoppage, I think, and she was only going to take more and more damage, and you were only, you were just putting your foot on the accelerator. There was no break for you.
Yeah, I had plenty left in the tank, so, we could have kept going for the rest of the fight.
Yeah. Did you have any specific training partners? I know it was a short notice fight, 5 weeks, because she was such a tall, lanky build. Did you find training partners to kind of simulate her, or did you just...
We did. We went over to Montreal in Canada to get some training in.
Yeah. Just
because of the time zone as well. Short camp. We wanted to adjust to the time frame, and there's some really good girls over there that got good quality work, and they're a little bit longer. They moved on their feet a little bit more, and we knew that she would do that. From the fights that we had seen, we didn't see that she'd want to stay and trade in the pocket or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, and training was quite, to get used to that style. I was like, okay, we got work to do here, working on this, working on that. So it was cool to get that sparring in.
Yeah, she was quite awkward. Or from what I saw on pad work and stuff, I'm like, I don't like. Me personally,
awkward.
I hate fighting awkward people.
Yes, I freaking hate it.
But your style, I think, is you bring the fight, you make the fight your fight. Yep. You have a very forward pressure, aggressive
pocket fighter,
and you hit like a motherfucker. I had no doubts that you were gonna win. I just thought if she's gonna be that awkward person that's going to try and run away from you, you might have to solve a puzzle early on, but you didn't seem to have any trouble with her. So,
and I think that was what we were working on. We wanted to fight my fight, not her fight, because if she fought her fight, she was very good at sticking the jab, moving, sticking the jab and moving. So we stuck to the game plan pretty well.
Yeah, the win was pretty emotional for you, yeah.
Very much so. I feel like I'm not one of those people to because I've already visualized it in my head, I felt like I've already been there, I sort of already know the feeling. I feel like I'm a very calm celebrator.
Yeah.
Not a jump up around the ring and carry on. I feel like it's more of an emotional, I've did this.
Yeah, it looked like you were just taking it all in, was like, like it's finally, come true, like everything that
After
you've
years.
envisioned. Oh, yeah.
After
So
years.
how long have you been training and fighting for in boxing?
Started when I was like 13.
Yeah.
So going on
a
30
long
now.
time.
Yeah, such a long time. Like funny because when I come in to do the podcast, like I've seen the picture of you and I like years ago in the gym doing rounds. I was like,
We were just
wow.
talking about this. I couldn't believe
We'll have
it.
to bring it up somewhere because
I know,
I think I was like 15.
Yeah, I was trying to. Chelsea's like, so how long have you known NEEKZ for? I'm like, she was a child and I was an adult, and we're sparring each other.
But I was like, I'm going to go get some good hard rounds today. Like I'm
That's
probably getting my
amazing.
head punched off.
Yeah, so like we were sparring in a cage, an MMA cage,
Yep.
just boxing. But I was very scrappy back then, and
Still tough as hell though.
and yeah, we had some crazy rounds. And I was telling Chels, I was like, yeah, your parents used to just bring you for sparring.
Yeah.
Your coach didn't even come. Like
Yeah.
your parents were kind of coaching you. I'm not sure if they were like your actual coaches at that point, or if it was
They
just
would have no idea what to say or what to do in the corner. I was just like,
I'm just
I want to go do some sparring with like some good girls.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
Dad brought me down and got
I know,
punched
it's
up my back.
crazy. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's such a cool story. So how involved were your parents in your boxing from a young age? Like, have they supported you the whole way from the beginning? Always obviously driving you to the gym, taking you to sparring. How was that having that at the beginning of your boxing career, how did that help you progress and obviously?
They've always been supportive, My dad took me to my first boxing gym. We started together. We went to a local YMCA to do like a box fit class. And he's like to the trainer there, Phil Holiday, I'm going to bring her down on Monday. She can do some sparring, she loves it. And I did. I went down. My mum and dad would drive me to training all the time. So without them, 14 all the way to pretty much 18 every day at the gym. I was living in Cleveland and we would drive to like Yatla, which is like 40 minutes.
It's a big
there and
hike.
back every day. They allowed and made do with for me traveling international. I guess the payments
Yes.
for all of that. It's not cheap. So to have their support along the way is, I guess,
Huge.
Yeah, massive.
Yeah, I can definitely relate. When I started Muay Thai, I was young, 12 to sort of 18, 19. Same thing. They would just drive me to training every day. Then, you'd go to, like, I know you, in your amateur career, you represented Australia, fought for titles, all of that. So there's a massive part of travel that's happening in there as well. Same for me. Like, my parents would, save as much money as they could, send me to Malaysia, fight in the World Games, do what I needed to do to progress in the sport. And I think it's like such a huge part of developing us so young in the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can still remember a video on, I don't know if it was Facebook or Instagram, but it was your brother was getting real mouthy. And so your dad's like, you're getting in the ring and sparring your sister.
Yep.
And you beat the shit out of
And my mum was like the ring card girl. Like like my mum's a character. Like
Oh,
she
she
is
is.
so fun. She put on this like little colourful G-string bikini thing, and she's like walking around doing like ring card girls. And me and my brother got in, and my brother used to have like this temperament. Like he was quite calm, but when he gets angry, he just swings for the hills.
Yeah.
We had a spar. It was pretty funny.
It's such a great video because it was just,
I need to see this video.
Yeah,
I'd have to bring it up. I'll have to find where that is. Yeah, it's a good one.
It's
funny.
a great one. It's like one of my funniest memories I have of just your family. Like that was just like how you guys are. Like just
That's what it is.
my mum and my brother, they would even have spars with each other. And that was
my
a laugh.
God.
My mum's such a character.
That's awesome. That's so cool. At what point, so how many I know amateur fights in boxing happen quite regularly, right?
Yeah.
There's like tournaments. How many amateur fights did you have?
I reckon I had at least 80 amateur fights.
Wow.
Yeah, they have tournaments like every second week almost, and I think they're even more regular now. I was on the Australian team for 4 World Championships.
Yeah.
And then after that, I tried for the Commonwealth and Olympic Games, but the weight divisions at that point were very difficult, 51 and 60, and I was always in the middle.
That's what I was going to ask. What weight did you start off fighting in?
Started off fighting at 57,
Yeah.
then come down to 54, and then when the Olympic trials and that came, I was drained. I went down
Yeah.
to 51 and it was just a headache. Like I wasn't enjoying life anymore. I was always worried about the scales and I was like, nah, this isn't
not
for
worth
me. I'm
it.
not enjoying it.
How come they only had 2 weight divisions? Is because there was not as many girls in boxing then?
I think it was new to the Olympics, so they
Yeah.
only had a certain few, 3
Yeah.
weight divisions, the 51, 60 and 75.
Yeah.
Now I think they've opened up a bit more or they've made the categories a bit wider.
Yeah, okay.
They're big jumps.
Big jumps.
51, 60 and 75.
Yep.
That's crazy because I did see actually, what's her name? I think Tash Flynn.
Yes.
She just won the games over in, was it Tahiti? Oh, I could be wrong. Recently, she's won something which has qualified her for the Commonwealth Games, but she just put a post up saying that she can't do it because it's not her
Can't
weight
make the
division.
weight.
So she obviously is in that sticky
Yeah, see, that's
situation.
so tough. Like
Yeah.
females in weight category
It
sports,
is.
like little jumps. It's
We almost need like a category every 2 kilos as a female, literally.
yeah.
Yeah, they haven't. Boxing hasn't evolved yet for female athletes. I don't think. It's
Because
still
what
kind of
is
for the
I
guys.
guess what is the difference in
MMA?
MMA is obviously better.
MMA?
Oh, they've still got big jumps. So
There's
hey,
still big jumps. So you've got
52.
52 is strawweight,
Yeah.
57 is flyweight, which is me and Beck.
Yeah.
61 is bantamweight, and then
65.
66
Or 66.
is
yeah.
featherweight.
And then they've got atom weight, which is like 48 kilos.
Okay,
So they're still kind
tiny.
of big. So when I was stuck in 52 kilos for a bit there because they didn't have the 57.
The one next up.
Yeah.
So it was either 52 or 61. So it was, they've only just brought in
57.
that division, but I still think they could use a lot more
For
between
sure. Like, I feel
for
like...
women at least.
Yeah, I feel like I could push to 55 and I wouldn't feel too small. Like, I feel like at flyweight, I'm still fighting big girls, like tall, they obviously still cut a lot. So if 55 was a division, I'm like, that would
Yeah.
be cool.
You'd own that one.
Yeah,
and
I
that
feel like
division.
That'd be Michelle's division. Because that's what weight you fight at now is 55,
No,
is
it
it?
used to be 55, which
Okay.
is Super Bantam.
Yes.
And that's where I lost the belt to Ellie Scottney over in the UK.
Yep.
And then I come down a division to Bantamweight, which is 53.35.
Okay, so you've gone
So,
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Feel comfortable
Yeah.
there. I feel strong. I feel like
Yeah.
I am the bigger one in the division. Do such a good weight cut and
Yeah.
refuel. So
You've got it all like fine tuned now.
Yeah, very
I think it's
fine-tuned.
easier now that you're an adult as well. Like I guess your hormones and everything is balanced out.
and you
so
know, I
That's
know
it.
now what my body is capable of doing
Yeah.
and how much I can drop. So
Yeah.
and there's such a big science to it.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's always
work-
evolving too.
Yeah, we've spoken about it before. You work with Geordie.
Yeah,
I
yep.
work with Geordie. He's honestly the best.
Yeah, he's so good. Like
Yeah.
just the little tricks and things like that. It's like wow. And I've the strongest I ever felt like through training the whole way through and just jumping back
So
on
that's
the scales.
important. As long as you feel good, like throughout training camp, even when you're trying to drop weight, you still feel strong and powerful, and then you can transition that into your fight night as well
Yep.
because you don't want to, feel
Like
like
there's
you're
nothing
weak.
worse than going through training and you feel
Like,
terrible.
Yeah.
Like
absolute
you haven't
shit,
got
yeah.
energy
The
and
worst.
just
Yeah.
like, oh, why am I not performing? And then you think you're going to come back better fight night. Like
Yeah.
if anything, you're just
Yes.
killing yourself
Yeah.
for a longer period of time.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know about you, but I literally just not eat carbs. Like, even in Muay Thai, like, I was just like, oh, I need to cut to this weight. Obviously, I didn't have help. So I was just like, oh, protein, lettuce, fucking just the
Lettuce and capsicum.
Yeah, just wrap some ham
Yeah.
and some lettuce leaves and be like, yeah, that's my lunch. Because I never knew the art of water loading and all of that sort of stuff. So I was always trying to get to a weight without even doing a water load.
Yeah.
And then you just go, you go through training, you have zero energy, can't get through a full training session. It's the worst. So any advice for younger athletes, please get a dietitian.
Get a nutritionist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eat carbs. Carbs are not bad for you.
Carbs are not
Especially
bad.
for girls, of that you need it to regulate your hormones and stuff as well. Like, which is, I think, me growing up, I was told the opposite. Like we can't have as many carbs as guys, and it's actually the
actually
complete
the opposite.
opposite.
We need more than guys.
can be more keto and
Yep.
be get
Yes.
benefits from that than females can. So
Yeah.
I feel we've been
I
lied
think it's
to.
something like,
Fair.
yeah, I could be wrong, but females burn carbs so much at a higher rate than men. I could be so wrong.
Is that true?
Men's
I don't know
like
about
more
that one. I've never heard
fats.
that one.
women are more carbs. I don't know. Don't.
So if you're going to take anything from this, guys, go home and eat some bread. No, don't eat
Have
bread.
some bagels with some honey. So going back to obviously amateur career, at what point did you, like, deciding to wrap up your amateur career and not sort of lean towards Commonwealth Games and the Olympics, which was kind of out of your hands because of obviously the weight divisions, etc. Was that a hard decision for you to sort of put that goal aside and go pro, or were you like, no, I'm going pro and I'm going to the top, and these are my goals as a pro boxer?
I think because I wasn't enjoying it anymore, I was like, nah, I've had enough. I did so much traveling in the amateurs team, and I was open to, I guess, going into the pro rank and seeing where I'd go and how I would actually go, I guess, competing with no headgear, because it was a big change. It was like,
it is.
You think about it, you go 3 2s, 4 2s in the amateurs, headgear, gloves, and then you go to potentially 10 2s with no headgear and gloves. So I was like, wonder if I've actually got a chin. Like, that's what I was thinking to myself. And I still actually ask myself that, which I think I do.
Yeah. I know you do. You
definitely
definitely do. Yeah, you're built for boxing.
But yeah, I was just like, I'm going to give this a crack, and I'm going to give it a solid crack. And it's just, I've just kept building and building and building. And it's like, I think I am worthy and good enough to win a world title. And then I started chasing that. And I was like, I want to get the other ones.
Yeah.
So,
one's not enough.
Yeah.
You got to have all of them.
So just, over time building that momentum. But look how long you have, how long your process has been. Like, you started when you were 13, you're now 30. You've reached the pinnacle in your division.
Yeah.
That's just that just must be the best.
It really is. Like,
fulfilling.
It feels so rewarding that I just stuck to it. Like, so many times where I was like, is this, what am I getting out of this, or what rewards?
Yeah.
Especially when the money wasn't there either for females for a long time.
Yeah, you don't get paid. And then you fight once a year. It's like, how can I survive on this?
Yes.
How can I actually make a living from this? And how can I actually do well? And then just digging deep and be like, just go all in.
Well, you didn't come this far to only come that far, right? Yeah. So you're just committed.
Yeah,
you committed to it.
Just went all in. You could have done this, could have done that, or half this, half boxing, half working. I was like, no, I want to go everything all in.
Yeah. How did you get through those times? Like, I can only imagine you had low points where you did question why you were doing it and you weren't seeing the rewards from the effort you were putting in. What sort of pushed you through those times? If there was people around you or people you spoke to, did you get professional help? What sort of got you out of those situations? And why? Because I feel like a lot of people get to those positions and they do throw it all in and they do give up and they take another road because there was too much resistance on that. How did you get through those times?
I think there's always a bit of self-doubt, which I think is common for everyone to have. But then an opportunity presents itself, or, I feel like you always have this bit of a drive to not give up to some extent. Like, I feel like that was what it was for me, was to not give up yet. Like, you've already gone so far, don't give up. It was there wasn't really a person who said, oh no, just keep going, or anything like that. It was more so just a drive not to give up. And I'm surrounded by really good people around me that support what I want to do, and that makes it very I guess it makes it a lot easier to keep chasing those goals.
When you have good people around you.
Yeah, when you've got good support.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you've recently moved to the Goldie. You're a Goldie gal.
Yes.
Welcome
Welcome
home.
Yes.
Back to the Goldie girl, yes.
It's Queensland at least. She left Queensland for a bit.
I was up in Brisbane.
I was very sad.
Same.
Very sad. Well, you moved to Melbourne, right, for
moved
a bit
to
there.
windy Melbourne, cold Melbourne. And it was a bit of a struggle, to be honest. Like, I'm not a fan of the cold, but I was...
You were away from family as well,
I was away from family, yep. But there was a purpose down there and spent my time there, and I'm being brought back to the Gold Coast.
Yes.
Yeah, happier than ever.
You loving it?
Yeah.
So such a different lifestyle, hey?
Lifestyle, energy, I feel like the sun is just like medicine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's medicine.
Do you go to the beach a lot here?
Always down
Yeah.
at the beach, just always in the sun. You know, the vibe is different. People are active. People are healthy.
Yes.
They want to
You want to be
healthy.
outside.
Yeah, everyone's up at the crack of dawn. Yeah. So your coach, Craig.
Yep.
Yeah. How long have you guys been working together?
Craig and I have been working together for a little while. He first was my cut man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he
cool.
worked wrapping hands and cut. So he fixed the big cut that I had with Susie
Yeah.
Ramadan in one of my fights. And then what had happened after that? I had a few other fights. And, you know, I was umming about trainers and the team and the support around me. And I wanted to move back to Queensland, be closer to my family, be in the warmer climate. And, you know, I had a conversation with Craig. We spoke, and I didn't even know if he'd be open to taking on a trainer's role. And I'm very fortunate, you know, me and his wife and his family, we all get along really well, and he trains just me. So I'm very fortunate to get full attention.
That's amazing.
Which is perfect because
It's
the
important.
amount of knowledge you can learn with just that one-on-one coaching, training, it's been very, very valuable.
Yeah. I think it was a good choice. I think you've only just keep getting better and better now that you're getting that one-on-one attention. I think a lot of fighters kind of get not lost in the wind, but kind of pushed to the side a little bit when there's big gyms. Like, it's great to have a big gym with a lot of fighters just because you feed off of each other, and it's good
and
to have
energy
great
to make you push with each other.
But you can kind of get forgotten or not as much attention 100% on you, and little things can be missed.
Yep.
So I think it's a good move to be added, like a solo, kind of be the solo fighter in a gym and get all that attention. Just be greedy with the coach.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
oh yeah, I will
really
take
cool.
that.
Yeah.
And it's worked. It's showing in my performances. You know, like just every time that I've fought, there's been improvements on little things that we felt like we could have done better in the last one, and so on.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So you work one-on-one with Craig, and then when you need training partners, sparring partners, you then how does that work? Does Craig talk to different coaches? Do you contact girls? How do you find that? And do you have enough girls in Queensland?
To be honest,
Cough.
yeah, we've done a few rounds of the back, which actually I think we're going to reach out
Yes.
soon.
Yes. Awesome.
That was just going to
Don't forget about me.
I think it depends on the opponent as well, you know, just the style of stuff. Sharetta, for example, there's not a lot of girls that we know here in Queensland that would suit that style. I like to leave it to Craig because he's the coach, and he does a lot of study on what the opponent's like and the people that we spar. He obviously, because I've got a lot of connects with the females in the sports, it would be like, look, can you reach out? Could you see if they may be interested? Could you grab the coach's number? And then that way we can connect and organise the rounds. Because now that I think we're in a situation where there is going to be bigger fights, you know, there are bigger purses, you can actually invest into your
Flying
training
people
camp.
Yeah.
Whereas before, you're making nothing. So it's like you're pretty much spending your own money, not even
you're in
making
the
money
red
to
at
have
the
a
end
fight
of
camp.
it.
At the end. So, you know, sometimes you have to invest to get
Invest in the
good
future.
quality,
Yeah, I feel like we talk about it all the time. Like, obviously the pool of girls is small.
And we're pretty much all in the same...
We're in the same room right now.
same room.
This is the pool. No, you're right, because my last fight, my opponent was Dakota, so she was super tall, super rangy, and I was like,
Now we're gonna
what
find
chicks
someone.
am I going to get? And I only had 8 weeks because I had just fought, come home, and then it was 8 weeks until I fought her. So Selena, who actually, on a side note, could be a great boxing training partner for you because she's just moved to boxing.
Okay.
And she's local, so I'll give you her number.
Yes.
She's a great training partner, so she used to do MMA, and she's tall and rangy and kind of it's like a similar kickboxing heavy style. So I got so desperate. And I needed her on a Saturday, but she had a job and she had to work. So I was like, whatever you get there, I'll pay you.
for the
I
rounds.
need you to come here and not
need
go
you.
to work. I need you to cancel your shift and I'll just give you cash.
Yeah.
But that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like to get the girls, you've got to sort of, and I definitely wasn't in a financial position to do it, but I was like,
You needed it.
I need it.
Sometimes
I need
you
it.
just have to do what you have to do. Like, and I know like some of the female fighters that are up and coming aren't fortunate to be able to box full time. So it's like, you know, if they haven't got fights coming up, it's not their priority.
Yes.
So obviously they're going to take work and making an income rather than getting punched in the face or kicked in the face or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So it comes to a point where I think you have to invest into getting sparring partners.
Speaking of just having money now, well, not money now, but you're in a better financial position just because you are champion. Are you going to be fighting with MVP more often, or are you still with DeBella?
No, so I'm a full contract with MVP.
Oh, good. Okay.
Moving forward, which is the one to be in, you know.
Yes,
they're backing they've got all the girls, they're backing all the girls, and they're doing great things for boxing in general, like all the eyes, and I love what they're about. They're getting everyone together. They want to look after the females and they want to pay them well.
Yeah.
So,
about bloody time.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's
that's really
amazing.
exciting because, that's MVP are just bringing so many opportunities to women and putting on amazing cards. Like that card you fought on was amazing.
God.
Never
So
done
good.
before.
Like
and,
it's just like a memory already,
right?
like a history moment.
Yeah, fully. Like, as I was watching it, I was like, goosebumps.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this is wild that it's a full female fight card on Netflix in Madison Square Garden.
And they were all title fights, right?
Majority of them.
Majority
yeah.
of them were like the main card or whatever. It was insane. It was nuts. I loved it.
Amazing.
Yes. Are they going to do another one like that? Like another...
I hope so. I feel
female?
like, you know, that the way that they're moving with signing all these women, I feel like it's going to be very possible that they will do another all-women's card.
I hope so.
Yeah, that would be insane. It literally makes me want to do boxing.
I've been trying to convince her. Come
Convince
over
her
to
over.
boxing. Come
Yeah.
over.
Well,
every podcast, I just plant another seed. Come over.
I know.
We'll see.
I mean, I'll definitely spar you both. I'd love to do that.
I'll punch you both in the face.
No,
I have
I'll
nothing
get
against
punched by
that.
both of you, but it's fine. So, obviously, you're in an amazing position. You are now going to be the defending champion. You have all eyes are on you.
Yeah.
All the girls are going to be looking at you.
Everyone's going to want that smoke.
I'm the
Yes,
hunted.
you are the
Yeah.
hunted.
I'm the hunted.
Does it
but
feel different?
No,
Or do you like
I feel
it?
like I like it because I know that I got to work harder.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the underdog anymore. I'm the top dog, and
Yeah.
there's people chasing me, and they want what I have.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, you best be working because you
Yeah.
ain't just going to take it from me. I'm going to make you work.
Yeah.
If you get that chance
Yes.
to try your best to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
love
wish a
that.
bitch would. Do you have anything in the works? Like obviously, if nothing's been announced, but do you know if there's something
Nothing's
coming
been
up?
announced, but I'm waiting for news that's coming
Yeah.
tomorrow. So I'm like, I'm anti because it's like it's a yes or no if there's going to be a fight happening towards the end of the year. So can't say anything yet. But we will have news tomorrow, and I've got my fingers and toes crossed that it's going to be our go ahead because it's going to be
hope
another
so.
big one, and one more in before the end of the year. So that's 3 for the year.
sick. Awesome.
My first 3 fights in a year for like the last 4 years.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
I'm so jealous.
I'm extremely jealous.
I bet you have any.
Oh
You're
no,
on-
I'm just a cripple.
She's just
You're
a
in
cripple.
recovery. You're
Her
in
body
recovery.
just hates her.
My body hates me. No, I have had a tough year with injuries and had a fight booked in August and then tore my bicep, so I had to pull out of that fight. And then now we're just sort of waiting. So PFL Australia was supposed to happen in December. So that was sort of the plan, but things have changed a little bit.
Is it not coming here anymore?
It is.
It is.
Definitely is, but
Okay.
it's been pushed to like roughly a March start. So
Oh, okay.
I have to
bummer.
wait a little bit longer, but at the same time, my body's like,
Yeah.
I
Thank
hate
you.
you, so-
Thank you,
more
universe,
time,
working
more
out for
time.
me.
yeah, I'm sort of, it's hard. You know, like I have days where I'm like, just so frustrated that, I've got these injuries and, you know, the opportunities are sort of few and far between at the moment, but I'm still young, I'm 27, I'm like, okay, I just need to
You got to look
trust
after
the
yourself.
process, look
Yeah.
after myself.
How do you deal with, I guess, the injury setbacks?
I don't.
She's not.
You don't.
No, she is. You're seeing a sports psychologist, right?
Yes.
That's helping you a lot.
Yeah.
She's just.
You sound like my mom.
It's okay, honey. Don't beat yourself up.
No,
You're doing better.
Yeah, I am. No, I do. I talk to a really good sports psych, and he's helping me heaps, and just sort of like.
You're at the acceptance stage.
Yeah, I am at the acceptance stage.
Finally.
She's been grieving and now accepting.
Yeah, I'm accepting. I don't know, it's just tough. Like, you guys know, like, it's just relentless. And I feel like in a sport like MMA, I don't know about you, but I train a lot. We speak about it. I train a lot with guys, and the training is long, and there's 3 disciplines in one, so... It's just a lot on your body. Big load on your body. So I'm just trying to be smarter.
Maybe that's your reasoning to go over to boxing. Come over to boxing.
Thank you, NEEKZ. See?
Less strain on the body, less injuries.
Chels doesn't know that I was already in NEEKZ's inbox and convinced Chels to come. No, I wasn't, but see?
No, yeah. So I was so against boxing. As in, like, I've kicked my whole life. I've, like, elbowed my whole life. Yeah. I've grappled my whole life. And then I'm like, oh, my God, no, I can't just throw hands. Yeah. But literally after your fight and that card, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. That looks like fun.
Yeah.
I find with boxing, I think my brain takes a little bit more, but my body loves me more.
Yeah,
like I can feel like...
Because you transitioned. Yeah.
We got there in the end.
Yeah, you would actually know more of like how it feels.
My body likes me more. It's not as hard on like my joints and things, but I find with sparring and everything's always like getting punched in the head. I find like I take a little bit more damage to the brain per se than I do my body.
That's my other
Maybe
thing
you have
with
to
it.
move your head a little bit more.
Well, that's it. I do. But the difference is I find boxers are way more precise.
Yeah.
Like MMA, because you have so many different skills, they're not as precise, they're not as quick. And it's a big adjustment for me to be like, oh, they're really good at punching me in the head.
Like straight in the face. Yeah, there's not like gliding shots everywhere.
No glancing.
There's so many different targets in MMA. You can hit them everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You've only really got 1 or 2 spots in boxing, body or
it.
Or head.
Yeah.
But I'd much rather get punched than elbowed in the head.
Yeah.
It sucks. Or kicked.
It does suck. Yeah. It
but
does.
I like it.
I think you just like punching and elbowing people, kicking people and elbowing them back.
I don't like
it's like the trade-off's worth it because it's like I get to do it to you.
But like similar thing for what you said before, like I'm so deep in it now that I'm like there's no turning back. Mm-hmm. Like I need to fight.
But you can do both. A little dabble here, a little dabble there.
How could I do both?
I don't know.
Train MMA for one day, don't show up to MMA the next day, do boxing. My MMA coach is like, what the fuck
Where are you? Just
with NEEKZ. Boxing coach.
Just boxing with NEEKZ.
Just NEEKZ,
Yeah, what I said, I probably not preaching my own word there and going all in, so.
What do you mean?
How I said maybe you should go to boxing. You're not going all in MMA if you're thinking about boxing.
Yeah. That's my only thing. I'm like, no, I'm 6 years into MMA, so I should probably
finishing it.
Stick to the end of the road.
I'll stop.
Yeah.
Fine.
You fully but in saying that, you've been boxing for 17 years. Mm-hmm. That's fucking wild. Like I'm literally sitting here going, I'm complaining. I've done MMA for 6 years.
Yeah, but you've been training and fighting
for a long time.
Around the same time, right? 12, 13.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in different sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still pretty cool. Like I started really late, like 21. I started and didn't do any combat sports as a kid. So
that's not late though.
Yeah.
You're still young.
It feels late compared to you guys, 13.
But you've had some major achievements with the MMA and the bare knuckle. Like I remember when we used to spar, I used to be like, man, look what Becca's doing. She's so cool. Like I want to be like her, you know?
Yeah. Literally. The OG for the females.
Yeah, it's cool.
So when in your sort of team, so you would have, can you talk us through your team? As in coach, do you have a sports psych, dietitian? What does your team consist of?
Head coach Craig, assistant coach Stu. He's in the gym with Craig every day. I work very close with Roz. She's like my healer. We work in mind, body and soul, a lot of visualization, breath work, physio treatment, lots
She
of
does
things.
everything.
Yeah, like spiritual. Like I'm very connected.
Yeah.
You know, in that approach. So we do a lot of that. I see Kale. He's my osteo, and then I've actually just recently looking into seeing a new sports psych, just because I feel like every 1% counts, and if he or she could bring out something different,
It's that 1%. It's all that matters.
in my mental game, you know, it could create another big eye opener for me. So I'm going to incorporate that this time round. Obviously work with Geordie, the fight dietitian. He's been incredible. And then I've got my team, my manager, and I guess Cutman over in Montreal, Canada, Russ Amber and Matt Cassavant. They do all the dealings that no one really sees, probably all the fun things, you know, contract negotiations and talks like that, and just started working with Reese over here.
Yeah, shout out to our guy, Reese.
And all the other little bits and pieces, you know, because it's if you don't have, I guess, sponsors and things on board, it's very hard to
do it.
Yeah, to get by for, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spoke with Benny Mahoney about the importance of sponsors and how like they make such a huge difference for athletes being able to focus 100% on training and fighting and not have to worry about the financial hardships, and even small gestures from sponsors mean like go a big way. So
huge.
Yeah.
What stage in your career were you able to go all in on training and not have a job? Or was it more like you just decided that you were going to maybe not be in a position to do it, but you're going to do it anyway? You know how fighters, obviously...
You just struggle just for the love of it. Yeah.
I think I was like... When I was younger, I know when I was in school, I would do any sort of job that allowed me to get to training on time. I was working in like a chicken factory packing chicken. I was doing this random tree lopping job. I was working restaurants. I was just doing real random things just so I could get to training on time. And then the only reason I was able to go full-time was because I joined up with OnlyFans, had a really good partnership with them.
Shout out OnlyFans.
Yep.
Shout out
OnlyFans. And, you know, I was actually able to, then I knew that I had income coming in.
Yeah.
I had
stability.
a very good partnership with them. And I was like, okay, well, I don't have to stress about rushing off to work at 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. then quickly running home, whatever, you know, random times.
It makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
Major difference.
Yeah.
So to be able to go all in without having that financial stress of, you know, just living to get by.
Yeah.
I was able to go all in.
Yeah. And look now, you're a world champion.
Yep.
Unified world champion.
Undisputed.
I'm
really confused.
I love it.
How this happened. Like, can someone explain
Is
to
that
me?
unified undisputed?
Yeah.
Yes, because it's happened a few times in conversations. And to be honest, before I even went pro, I didn't even really understand what the difference was either. So it takes a little bit to get your head around where in boxing there's like 4 major sanctioning bodies: WBC, WBA, IBF, and WBC, WBA, IBF, and
KB,
WBF?
BK,
no. What am I talking about? Undisputed, buddy.
You're the champ of
Yeah,
it.
right. WBA, WBC, IBF.
You have the belt.
Let me just get a photo. Shit. WBC.
I said WBC, right? WBC, WBA, IBF, and IBO.
IBO. That makes
IBO.
Let me just see.
And then there's
what
Ring
the belts are.
Magazine.
So Ring Magazine is a title.
Ring Magazine is like a different one.
Well,
where
there's 7 belts in that photo.
So 4 of them are mine, and then I think
Okay.
the other ones are the boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm like, wow. Now here we go. Pink one is
IBO.
WBO.
WBO. Sorry, WBO, not IBO.
Yeah.
How's me?
Yeah, but you said that.
WBC.
WBA and IBF.
Yeah. I
Got
can't
you.
see the
I
other
see
ones.
IBO.
Okay,
Got
cool.
you.
How's me correcting
So-
everybody and I don't even know all the names?
That's all right.
Wow.
That's all right. You've got so many you have to remember.
Yeah.
It's a
So
big
yeah,
flex.
there's 4 sanctioning bodies.
Yeah.
And to be undisputed, you have to have all 4. To be unified, you have to have 2.
Oh, okay. So I don't even know this.
2 or more.
So undisputed
then-
is because you've got all of them.
Yeah.
And it's
Yep.
undisputed.
Yep.
It's like,
And then unified is you have 1 or more.
oh, okay, cool.
So you say you are both. Do you say unified undisputed
No,
or just
you'd
undisputed?
say undisputed.
Because it
Yes.
overrides unified.
Yes, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's a very tricky conversation for people who don't really know boxing or understand how it works, because like how can you have so many champions, but it's because of the sanctioning bodies.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's
It's kind of like
a little
that
bit
in
of
Muay Thai.
education, a little bit of boxing education.
Yeah, it's kind of like that in Muay Thai. WBC, all of
For
that.
me not even knowing all the names.
It's all right.
You're so right. That is the biggest flex ever.
It is. I've got so many I forgot which ones.
So there is none left for you to win in your division.
I would like to take the Ring magazine. I think Dina Thurston's still got that, and she's a great champion. She's a great fighter. She's in recess at the moment. I think just maybe overcoming the loss of the baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll have her opportunity at some point when she's ready, for us to fight.
She's going to be a good fight. She's an amazing fighter.
She's an incredible fighter. Yeah. She,
Where does she live?
She's from Denmark.
Yeah.
She's from Denmark. She's only fought in Denmark.
Yeah. She hasn't fought outside of Denmark.
No, she hasn't fought outside of Denmark.
Yeah.
But yeah, be a quality fight.
Yeah. I remember she fought
fight.
April Adams, and I used to train with April and was training with her for that fight. And yeah, poor April did not stand a chance against that girl.
Yeah,
she was a
she's
beast.
She's a beast.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's going to be a
So
cracker fight.
that's a cool potential fight. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be there's not going to be any question mark for it at all.
Will she put her belt up? So if you fought,
I hope so.
Is it ring and then all yours?
So it'll be all the bouts, but I think Ring Magazine, they choose who gets that one. So
Gotcha.
I feel like when I beat Dina, I would hopefully
Yeah.
get that bout.
Or get the opportunity to.
Depending if they think that I'm worthy of it.
I think
Well,
absolutely
you're
worthy
beating
of
the
it.
girl that has it.
I think you've already worthy of it.
Yeah.
You've achieved a lot.
To have all of that would be nice.
That's cool.
Absolutely. So you've had 20 pro fights. Am I right? Or am
Yes.
I wrong?
Yes, 18 and 2. Yep.
Yeah. Out of your 20 pro fights, who has been your toughest opponent?
My toughest opponent, Ellie Scotney by far. Yeah,
She's good.
She's a very great fighter.
Is she
She's
UK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's so skilled, talented, she's strong. She's a great fighter.
Mm-hmm. She's up the weight division, right? The
She's
55, is
up
it?
at bantamweight.
Yeah.
Super bantam. Yeah.
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 No, she's
Is,
great.
is that the fight that they're trying to make between her and Sky?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
It's gonna be
Sky's come
interesting.
down.
Sky's come down from featherweight.
featherweight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sky's big.
Yeah.
Tall.
And
Tall.
southpaw.
Yeah, she's tall. Very
She's tall.
tall.
Yeah.
Very
She's,
tall,
she's
very
a lot
awkward fighter.
leaner now, though. Like, she looks like
Yeah.
she's found her weight division.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she's in a good spot in that division. I think it'll be an interesting fight.
It
that
would
one.
be. Yeah, very.
Yeah, she looks very long, Sky.
Yeah.
Every time I watch her fight,
So
I'm like, oh my
awkward.
God, her
She
arms.
is southpaw
So-
and
Yeah.
very awkward.
Yeah.
I saw her.
But sharp. Very sharp.
Yes, very sharp. I mean, awkward as in the angles that she cuts. And I saw a podcast she was on and she was talking about everyone wants to beat my lead leg. She goes, I want them to.
Yeah,
I
I've
want them
seen that.
there. She's like, I don't care if they beat my lead leg. And I'm like, that is such it explains her style because she's a southpaw, but she does fight differently to a standard southpaw. And I'm like, aha. Like I had that aha moment. I'm like, now you're giving away
Yeah.
Imagine
Imagine
your
saying
tips,
that.
Guy. Don't tell people that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she's really good. She's on a tear at the moment. So we're trying to get a fight before the end of the year. How is champ life outside of training? How's Gold Coast life?
Gold Coast Live. I feel like for me nothing really changes. I train just as hard.
Yeah.
If anything, even harder. Like because I know that
Someone's
people
coming
yes.
for you.
Yeah.
They're all coming. They're all coming.
Yeah. How often do you train? So I know in the fight camp you probably up it a little bit.
In fight camp, definitely up it.
Yeah.
We're 2, depending 3 times a day on what sort of sessions that we're doing. When I'm not in camp, I'll still train it at least once, but sometimes I'll do a second session because I'm always I love health and fitness and lifestyle. Like if I'm not in the gym,
you don't know what
if
to
I'm
do
not
with
in the
yourself,
boxing
hey?
gym, if I'm not in the boxing gym, I'll
that's
go
me at the moment.
swimming or I'll go do yoga or I'll just go lift weights. It's sort of like it's my job. Like, it's,
Yeah. And it's what you enjoy doing. I feel like sometimes when I've been lazy, like if I'm preoccupied with something else, I'm like, I'm just missing that training.
Yeah.
Whether it's something even little like yoga or like going for a walk. Like, it's not really training, but I'm like, I just need to do something active and I feel myself again. I'm like, there's the endorphins that I need.
It's actually crazy because I feel like it's sometimes, well, for me anyway, it's like a toxic relationship. Because when I'm training, sometimes, like, I love training, but sometimes I'm like, my body needs a break.
Yeah.
I can feel it. I need a break. But then when I can't, I'm like, no, like,
it's out of your control.
Yeah, it's like this like hole that's missing. And then I go watch everyone train and I'm like, oh, fuck, I miss it.
FOMO.
Like, yeah.
It is big FOMO when you can't train and you want to train.
Yeah.
But then when you want to rest, it's like, do I really want to rest?
Yeah.
And you want to keep pushing.
Am I okay with resting?
Yeah.
Will I accept this rest?
Yeah.
Or will I beat myself up for resting?
I do love a Sunday rest, like a Sunday
Me
chill.
too.
But then I'm still like, am I resting if I'm just doing yoga or like I'd always still try
yoga
and do something.
it is so hard.
I
Especially the
know.
big room.
I went to
Especially Bikram.
So I went
torture.
to Sugar's yoga one time with Dean and Terry. Shout out trainer Dean and Terry. And like Sugar's at the front in the like front row. So like you just like look so good doing it. Fucking sweat dripping, and I'm just in the back like dying.
Are you grunting?
Dying for air.
Like it is crazy how hard yoga is.
It is very hard.
And it's hot as shit in there.
I feel like it's a mental thing too, and they're just
Huge.
to stay in the room. Like you know when you get uncomfortable hot,
Yeah.
and it's like, can I breathe? Like you sort of start spazzing out a little bit. Like I need to get out of here, but it's sort of like
you got to find your zen.
Fighting with
I
your
don't
mind.
know how that is a rest day activity.
It's a sugar NEEKZ rest day activity.
That's Sunday.
We've established we're all a little bit
cuckoo.
a little bit cuckoo.
Yeah. I've been doing Pilates, reformer Pilates, for like since I had a back injury at the start of the year.
That's why your legs hurt today.
No, I haven't done it in a week. But I do it with a physio. So she's like a sports physio, and she does reformer Pilates with athletes, so swimmers, runners, any sort of sport. She's amazing. Like you just go in, you're like, this is what I need to work on. My hips are tight. Whatever you need to do, and she just gives you all these things, and that's actually I like that better than yoga. So that's actually a lot.
I like being able to breathe.
I'm not a Pilates girl. I did a few
Never
classes,
done
and it was just not for me.
Yeah.
No, but I don't I don't like general Pilates. The whole like bridging and all that. Mine's like a stretch.
Okay.
Mine's like a
That could be
forced
different.
like stretch.
Do you get in like the contraption, the machine thing with the bands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to do like mermaid stretches, like massive like
Okay.
mobility stuff. Not
I've never
burny
done
stuff.
it. I probably need to try it.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, shouldn't judge it if we haven't done it yet.
We should all go to a yoga class
my
together.
son always says, "Pretty girls don't judge, Mum." I'm like, shut up,
Oh my god.
shithead.
That's so funny. Yeah. Any more
that's it.
questions?
I think that's. Did we? Oh, let me check my list.
Yeah,
Check
I
I
feel
did
like
it
there's
right.
some important questions on it
list.
that I've missed.
Okay.
And how did you meet your partner, Jake? That's actually
I
one
haven't met
question.
him yet either. I feel like I haven't.
Was he at Esperance? No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
Maybe Bella has.
I actually met him in Melbourne. He brought tickets to one of my fights. He says he was going to watch somebody else, but
He was
I'm
coming
to watch me. But yeah, I had a partner at the time, full professional. Hey, how are you? Thanks for support. Because when you're coming up as a fighter, you have to sell tickets.
Yeah, you do.
It's not just as easy as, hey, here you go, like you're going to get paid. You have to do
Commission
work,
off the
you got to sell
tickets.
tickets
Yeah.
and whatnot. So yeah, you got to make effort and support those that
Support you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah.
went and dropped the tickets off, and I fortunately fell out with my partner that I was with at the time, and there was already a connection sort of there.
Yeah.
In terms of I knew that he supported boxing, and it sort of just eventuated from there, and here we are.
Pretty cute.
So you met
that's
in
very
Melbourne
cute.
when you were
Met
living
in
in Melbourne.
Melbourne.
And he lives up here now too, or
Yeah,
has he
lives
moved?
up here now too. Yep.
Oh, that's good. Because long distance is hard.
Oh yeah,
It's so hard.
Couldn't do that. That's a bit too difficult.
Yeah, no.
Even though I'm halfway across the world a lot of the time.
Yeah.
He's very supportive, and I feel
Yeah.
like, you know, in anything really, you got to have a partner that supports what you're doing. So
100%. We've spoken about that.
Yeah.
We had a few questions of some girls that were asking about supportive partners and
Yeah.
like, what do you do if your partner isn't a fighter? It's like, well, we like Adrian's a fighter, Jake's not a fighter. Your Jake isn't. Does he box? Like training?
Just for fitness.
Yeah.
Loves doing it for fitness, but wants to lift weights and
Yeah. Likes to get
lift
big.
heavy shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lift heavy shit.
Whereas me, you
Do
know,
man
I want to
shit.
go run and stuff like that. So those are two very opposite things in terms of I'll sometimes go and lift weights just so that we can hang out together and
Yeah.
have a train. But to get him to come running with me, that's another story.
He's like, no.
Yeah.
Leave me
boys
alone.
don't
lose my
run.
game.
No.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm off the games.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's awesome. Did you have any questions?
I think we've pretty much the last one I think is the most important. If you had any advice for upcoming fighters who, like you, want to reach the pinnacle of the sport, what would it be?
I think a really important bit of advice from me would be just to not give up. It's never give up and do what you want to do, what sort of makes you happy. You know, other people can get in your ear and sort of persuade you to do other things or go in other ways, but is it truly making you happy? And I think, you know, to be surrounded by good people that uplift you and support you in what you want to do is just probably the most valuable things that I could share. Never give up and be surrounded by good people.
Good people. Yeah, I think it's
Love
good
that.
advice.
Yeah.
It's kind of the theme of our podcast.
Yeah.
Kind of
Good
is
people,
like-
good vibes, good
Yes.
energies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of rant sessions in there.
A few rants,
Yeah.
a few therapy sessions,
Yeah.
but I think a lot of it is on resilience and not giving up and like reaching for your dreams no matter what people haters say or what kind of people want to give their advice. Sometimes advice isn't useful. It's not going to help you. It's not going to serve you. So, but yeah, I think it's a really important message is to never give up. If it's worth it, keep fucking going.
Yeah.
And you're the perfect example
Yeah.
of that because look where you are now, girl.
Yeah.
We all are. We are all are
What is it?
perfect examples of
Undisputed.
that.
Undisputed. Unified. WBBB, whatever it is.
All the W's.
WA, WB, BC,
I think you're going to have to
whole
write them down
alphabet.
and just make sure that next time you know
WBA,
exactly what they are.
WBO, IBA.
Yeah, there
Just
you
get
go.
them tattooed on so you can't
my God,
forget
yeah,
them.
do
True,
it.
right? Might add them there.
You so should.
Speaking of tattoos, my mum actually got a tattoo of me on her shin. Full shin, me winning
Oh, that's
the
cool.
Undisputed, yeah.
I love that.
Does Ashley look like you too?
There's the face isn't quite right there, but the
Yeah.
rest looks great. She's happy, and as long
beautiful.
as she's happy,
That's
then
all that
Did she
matters.
get
so
colour?
there. She did, yeah.
I need to see it.
I need
Yeah,
to see
I'll have to
it.
bring it up.
That's
I
epic.
really love the butterfly on your bicep
Oh, yeah,
there.
that's
it's
gorge.
beautiful. I love it.
Are you a everything means something?
No.
Yeah,
no.
random.
Yeah, real random ones. Like
Yeah, same.
I used to scratch my my leg at night, hard out, and I used to scratch until I bleed. So I thought I'll get a tattoo there, and if I get a tattoo there, maybe I won't scratch it anymore.
Yeah.
And it did the job. So yeah, I don't scratch there anymore.
And it's a cute owl.
Yeah,
That
cute
is
little
so
owl.
cool.
That's great. That's so cool.
I got tattooed because I thought it'd hide my cellulite when I was younger, like
Yeah.
16. Just like real random things.
Put a
I was
sticker
like,
on it and
yeah,
hide it.
I did.
Did it work?
Oh, it did the job.
Yeah.
It did the
That's all
job.
that matters.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I
love it.
literally got my wrong one. I got my first tattoo when I was like 15. Actually, I had a deal with mum and dad.
Are they the Muay Thai things?
Yeah, they're the Monkongs that you
Yeah.
bless
Oh,
the
yeah.
ring with. And when I was 15, I went to the World Games and I said, if I win gold, you have to let me get a tattoo. And one of the chicks that was, no, it wasn't Valentina. There was a chick that was competing there that had that tattoo on her ribs, huge. I was like, oh no, I don't want it that big. Like, I just want it
Little
here.
one.
So they were like, yep, deal. We're in Malaysia. They're like, nah, we can't let you do it. You're too
they
young.
backed out.
Backed out. You're too young. You're 15. No, not yet. I was devoed. And then they said, if you come back next year, then you can get it. Went back, won gold when I was 16. Then I got to get it.
They
Yeah,
should have just kept
my
moving
only-
the goalposts. Like,
Yeah, they should
next
have.
year.
Yeah.
You're going to be
Next time.
3-time champion.
Yeah. No. But that's the only one that really...
Yeah. I have so
I
many
love
random ones. Like half
Actually,
of them
no, I've
don't
got
mean
that
anything.
one that I like.
Yeah, I like
Trust
that
the
one.
process. Yeah.
I can see a bubble gum machine.
Yeah, that one really hurt. I was thinking when I saw your butterfly on your bicep how much that one would have hurt. But yeah, like I just liked candy and like things that make people happy.
Love that.
yeah.
I like these.
So they're very good like conversation starters as well. Lots of people always talk to me about them.
Yeah.
Especially in America, everyone
Wait,
loves
isn't that
asking about them.
what's that?
That's the gingerbread man
That's
off,
right.
off Shrek.
With nails in him.
Yeah, he's pinned to me.
Love that.
I've got My Little Pony that's puking a rainbow as well.
That would be so be a me tattoo.
Yeah, so
love
just
horses.
silly random stuff. All right,
Lovely.
on that
Thank
note,
you so much
thank
for joining
you.
us.
Thanks for
That was
having me.
awesome.
It was a great chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see
Well,
each other in the ring.
Yes,
next week.
please. Next week.
We actually should. When I'm not
Next
when
podcast,
I'm-
I just have a black eye.
Yeah. When I'm not a cripple, we're doing a sparring
Okay.
session. Let's do it.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Because if you're fighting before the end of the year,
Yeah.
you're fighting in December. Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's on.
We need a body.
Yeah.
We need bodies.
We do need bodies.
Shout out to all the girls.
Applications, yeah. 2 Fly Girls, email me. No, we'll go. All the best
Yeah,
with tomorrow's conversation. Hopefully
Yes,
everything,
fingers crossed for you.
crossed. Yeah. Hope you get great news and everything's on the go ahead.
Yeah. Yep. Good vibes out there
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Putting them out there.
What will be, will be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Love
it.
it. Beautiful.
Good job. Thanks, Nick.
Job.
That was really good. Thank
That was
you.
great.
Oh, you got that?
Thank you.
Yeah.